Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Easy Culture. Please don't forget to kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, like the channel, and share the link to as much as possible of your friends. This morning, very quickly, I'll be showing you how to sew a belt trouser, a corporate trouser, and we'll be starting with how to gum the pieces. I've done video on how to fix the trouser pocket, how to fix the back pocket. So this morning I'll be showing you how to gum the pieces, what pieces you need to gum, or what pieces you need to have for you to make the trouser, the pant trouser easily. And then please, you can check for my previous video on how to fix the side pocket, on how to do the back pocket. So very quickly, this is the pieces for the back pocket. This is the pieces for the back pocket. The width is 7 inches, and the length of it is 24. 24 is okay for you. So you just fold like 4 inches as the small pieces, and then 20 inches will serve for the main pocket. This is the pieces for the back pocket. Now here is the band. Here is the band. The width is 5 inches, and this length is 24, being that the waist of this person is 35. So we are still going to be dividing it after gumming the stick. We are still going to be dividing it so you can have something like this. So that, and that was be 2.5. After sewing, you'll be having at maximum 1.5 inches left. This is the band. Now, this is the flaps. 2 flaps for both the zip part and the other flap needed. And this is also the flap for the pockets too. These are 2 flaps. Okay, and this, we have 4 pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So meaning we're having 2 pieces as the front side and 2 pieces for the back side. So for you to sew your band trouser, you need to gum stay on some area of your trousers. And number 1 part is you gum stay along this pocket line. Along the pocket line. On average, the depth, the size of an adult pocket is 7 inches. This is 7 inches. So cut your gum steel. It's advisable for you that at least you cut it 8 inches. You make it 8 inches this way. Then don't forget, we have 7 inches and we have 2 inches as the width. So place your stay this way. Just allow it to have a minimum of half inches this way, so it will be snug. And then we have it this way. Make sure you gum it, as you can see, and then this way. Then notch the 7 inches. Again, here is the 7 inches. You notch it half. The depth should be maximum half, and then fold it in to form your pocket. The 2 inches, and then fold it this way. Fold it this way. And then fold the other part. This is what we have. This is what we have. So it's giving us the pocket shape already. So this is the both front that will be coming stay on. Now And then you go for the band. Consider the front and the back so you won't gum your stay inside out. So then let's gum our stay. So you place it this way. This way. So then you fold in half inches this way. So here is it. So we are going to be dividing it. So we are joining each of these along the waistline. So by the time we are to finish our sewing with the balance with the waistband, we'll be having something like this left. We'll be having this width left. And that gives us the band. So now next is the back pocket. So like I said, fold the middle of 4 inches inside, and then you're also joining it. Okay. So you join it along this part. So we have all our pieces. Okay, we have, this is the back pocket. Here is the band. Now what next is our flap. So on the flap, so you are putting the upper flap where you have your marking. It's advisable for you to use a medium stick on that part so that you give it to help it to be firm. That is the flap covering the zip. And then for the second flap, it's advisable for you to use a paper stick so you can just, it will be a little bit firm. You know, this one. Then for this one, it's advisable for you to use the paper stick. So here we have our flaps, both flaps. Here is the band, here is the back pocket, and here is the trouser. This is the pocket flap. So now, please check for my videos on how to sew your back pocket and how to sew your side pocket. So now we'll proceed to the sewing of this trouser. So very quickly, I'll fix the side pocket, I'll fix the back pocket, and I'll get back to you. We'll continue our video on the other aspect of the sewing. So please check out for the video on how to sew the back pocket. Let's sew those other side now. Now, here is the pocket. We have tutorial on how to fix this trouser pocket. So please check. Please just assume you are here working with me so that you can really understand what I'm saying. Now, I want to fix the zipper. Here is the zip. You have a point. So for me, one of the ways for you to determine how long for you to fix your zipper, just check where this curve begins, the crotch. Check where the curve begins, and that marks the end of the zipper. So this way, so you have the first sewing. So now the flap with the paper stick is what you going to use here. So place it that way. So we have this. And you get the pieces to turn on this one. You have it this way. Then you fold in this part. See. This part. And this gives you this. So reduce this excess. And this is the zipper. Now, the other flap that covers this zipper is what we're going to be fixing now. You get the pieces for the lining. Then you turn. the same point is where you start the sewing for this one too. Yeah, so you have this flap as well. So now, what next is to begin to couple our trousers together. We'll couple the pieces together. Here's the back pocket. So I have video on this back pocket as well to fix that back pocket. So please check out for my video on how to fix the back pocket. So I tried as much as possible to make my explanation simple for you to get what I'm explaining. So please, whenever you are to join your trouser, you consider the round leg. Make sure it's equal at the round leg. Then you measure it upward. Whatever excess you have should be along the waistline. So now, you tack. So as soon as you get to this pocket, you tack. So after joining these sides, we'll be ironing it. We'll open that side to have a neat sewing, a neat finishing. And I suggest or I recommend to use steam iron. It will help you to get the best out of your sewing. So and only don't forget, knit your work. Knit your work. No matter how good you are, when you forget to knit your work, it makes you appear unprofessional. So now this takes us to ironing. So what are we going to be doing? We are going to be opening the sewing this way with our steam iron so that we can have a very nice finishing. So I'll be back. Let me quickly do that. Now, so this is our result. You have it this way. Here's it. Iron it, you open the joint. So it gives your work a very good look. So now, what to do next is, from the zipper, you measure 3.5 inch backward. 3.5 inch, and after then you apply your waist, which is your waist divided by 2. This trouser, the waist is 35. So 35 is 17.5. 17.5. You have it this way. Then you measure 2 backward as well. So your best strap, one best strap will be here on these 2 inches, one along this side joint, and the third one on this 3.5 along the waistline. So that is what we have here. So you repeat the same process on the other side as well, along the waistline. Remember that this flap is going inside, so meaning your measurement is starting from this point. You have your 3.5, you measure your 17.5, 35, and then you measure your 2-inch backward. So you have the 3 best strap points. And for the best strap, after sewing your best strap, I advise that you cut the length of your best strap as 3.5 inch, 3.5 inch, so that it can size your belt. It can take that belt size conveniently. So you put it this way, inside. Don't watch out for this excess so that you can cut it off. Then the third one on the 2-inch. Then you cut off the excess. So the next thing is you are tacking the best strap 1/2 inches. You're tacking 1/2 inches this way. And then 1/2 inch allowance. Then another 1/2 inch allowance. So this gives us this, as you can see. So we'll be repeating the same process on the other leg. So let me quickly do that and we'll continue from there. So here we are. The next step is to join both legs together. So don't forget, we have our 2 inches on this part, which signifies the waist, like the waist divided by 2. So make sure both markings are on each other. This is the other marking. You set the waistline and make sure they are on each other, because that is what you are joining next, for you to have a balanced waist. So you join it this way. That will be the first thing to join, as you can see. Now the next thing is you join the hip part. So, and after now, the next thing is to begin to join the legs. Now, joining these legs is in 2 ways. I love using freehand, and at the same time, I do measurements. Now, not forgetting that when you are cutting your trouser, you may use your knee measurement. Now, the knee measurement for this trouser is 22. That's from the waist to the knee. And the round knee is 18. The round knee is 18, while the round leg is 14. Also, remember that the folding allowance for the round leg is 2. So you measure your 2 inches, and then on the 2 inches, you measure your round leg. 14 divided by 2 gives us 7. So that way, now you consider your round knee measurement at the knee point. Here is our knee point. So our knee point, our round knee is 18. So then you are connecting your sewing to this knee point. That's our knee point. Then the next thing to consider is the tie, which is the same thing as the lap. The lap for this measurement, for this trouser, is 24, which is 12. These are 12. Then the next thing for you to do is to connect it. So those are the 3 things you consider when joining, so that your trouser can have that pant trouser shape that you want. This way. So here is it. We have our knee point here, we have our lap, and we have our round leg. So this same process is what we are repeating on the other leg. So let's do it. Now, this is what we have after joining both legs separately. This is what we have. So at this point, what you do is you turn the leg without the back pocket if you are having one back pocket, which is the left leg, and then you insert it in the right leg. This way. And then set the waistline along the zipper. Make sure you have it well set. And then place this like 0.25 this way. And then you hold it this way. That is what you want to sew. To join the zipper and the flap together. And then at the end of the zipper, like 0.5 upward is what you want to join round. So connect the joint at the back. Yeah. Now we'll go this way. So you still have to double stitch the back seam. That hip, you double stitch it because it faces more stress. So one day your client will not just wear the trouser, and in the process of trying to get the bike, the hip will open up, as you can see. Then maintain the 0.25 allowance along the zipper this way, and then you place it this way to join your zipper to the flap. 0.25, and then you go ahead and join. Now you open the zipper as you complete the join along the waistline. And then you cut off the excesses. And then at this point, you fold the excess along the flap, you fold the excess in. And now, what Next is for us to attach our waistband. So you fold this flap in this way. Now, if you want your waistband or the waistline to be 1.5 after sewing, here is when you determine it. I want mine to be 1.5 after sewing, so this is 1.5, and then you sew this part first. Make sure this flap is well balanced, and then you have the 1.5, and then we go for our waistband. Measure your waistline, how many inches you have. We have 36.5. That's 1.5 inches. So let's cut our 36.5. So now we place it this way, and then we start the join. Don't forget, here is our 1.5. I prefer freehand in most cases. Now when you get to the back, you open this allowance this way. You may keep measuring to have your 1.5 or 3. But if you are good with freehand, you can as well go ahead. And now, at this point, you fold it, making sure you have your 1.5 inches, yes. And then you close the edge. You cut the excess. Turn it. This way. And then the other side of it, just trim this place a little bit, and then you turn this way, and then let's sew. This way. Don't forget, as you can see, it's 1.5. So make sure you sew it along the waistline joint so that the joint will hide your stitch. After this sewing, then we tack the straps. Keep going. for the zipper. This way. You keep using your hand to trace the flap so that you can have a good sewing and a good finishing on that edge. This way. As you can see, a flap. So then you tack the flap, both flaps together. And at this point, let's turn the trouser and let's see what we have before tacking the belt straps. This is what we have, as you can see. Now let's tack our belt straps. And then you bring the belt strap up this way. This is the last one before we proceed to ironing. So right now I'll be going to quickly iron the trouser and I'll be back to show you what we have. So my people, this is what we have. Here is the trouser. The length is 41, as you can see, 41. The round leg is 14. As you can see, this is 7, making 14. And the lap is 24, which is 12. As you can see, this is 12. So, and this is the end of this tutorial, how to sew a belt trouser or a pants trouser or a corporate trouser, as the case may be. So please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share the link, and also don't forget to check out for our videos on how to sew this pocket, the side pocket, how to fix this back pocket. You will see it there. And also we promise to also deliver to you timely videos on other requests that you may have. Please feel free to comment to use the comment section. Request for one tutorial that you want, we will deliver it to you, or you ask your questions. We'll definitely provide you an answer. So thank you. See you next time.